Foot stomping's pretty fun. You like foot stomping?
I love to foot stomp.
Yeah, what do you like about that?
My toes get happy.
When was your first foot stomp?
2007.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In Smeltertown. I always wanted to foot stomp grapes. I think I'm in a big club that believes that wants to foot stomp. So I actually did it at home in just in a plastic bin. And I started working for Mountain Spirit in 2002. And then I caught the wine bug in the first harvest. And I think by the next fall I got 250 pounds of Merlot grapes in foot stomp. That was myself.
All by yourself?
By myself. Then the next year I got a ton of grapes. And I drove over to Palisade, Colorado. And the grower I still work with, 9 years later, or 10 years later, he had a crew pick those grapes special on a Sunday. And so I got to meet, see where the grapes came from, watch the grapes get loaded into the back of a truck. So I brought up those over and then called 20 friends. And we all did it together in those big 4 foot by 4 foot bins. The second year, that was my second year, but that was everybody else's first year there. And now we're doing our 10th year this year. I'm Steve Flynn, and I'm the winemaker, owner of Vino Salida Wine Cellars. And we're on Highway 50 in west of Salida, going towards Poncha Springs. We bring in the whole grapes from Palisade, Colorado primarily, some from Peonia, some from Lodi, California, and local honey from our valley. And then start handcrafting really tasty wine and mead, honey mead.
And I'm Judy Smith, and I'm the cellar rat and a wine enthusiast and a foot stomper. And the first time I stomped grapes, I got a little bit hooked on that. And if you ever want to experience something truly earthy, just jump into a vat full of grapes, start stomping, watch the progress, and get excited about it. It feels like nothing else you'll ever experience. Doing the foot stomping and the wine picking is part of the process of our community being involved in the making of the wine. So when we finish that wine, it has that love of community in the wine. And it tastes good, and it has a feeling of being part of the mountains, part of local, part of Colorado, and an expression of what we do here within the winery every day. But we bring the community in so that they can experience it and be part of it and enjoy what winemaking processes have to offer. Every year when we do our foot stomp, we try to encourage people to either hand pick or foot stomp. Some people don't want to stomp and some people don't want to pick, but either way you're going to come in and have an experience where you're going to be part of the winemaking process.
Yeah, we do a variety of events. We do the blind wine, which Judy touched on, which is a lot of fun because nobody knows what they're tasting, and it's all fun-driven event. And at the end, we reveal what wines you've enjoyed. You pick your favorites, and then you see, okay, hopefully there's some in-house you can get. If not, we'll tell you where they are and what the producer is. Since I'm around the state collecting wines, it's fun to visit with the producers themselves, bring them in the winery and share it with you right there. And it's all Colorado wines. So that's really fun for our industry and for fans of Colorado wine. We also do barrel tasting dinners in the spring. These are new wines that went into barrel in November, December, and the public gets a chance to try them. And we do 1 to 2 every spring. This year I think we'll do 1. So we do the barrel tasting dinners where we bring in a local chef, we bring a very accomplished musician for live music, we have candlelight, we have lots of fun people show up. There's 20 people max, so it's a small group, so we can give lots of attention to folks instead of it just being a cow mentality, a herd mentality dinner where you're listening to a speech. We're actually talking with you and listening to your stories as well as sharing ours. And then I can tell you about this wine or that wine, and maybe how it pairs with the meal, when the chef pairs those wines for each event. So that's a lot of fun. We also have a wine club where we'll give discounts to those events. We have actually 3 wine clubs for you to explore, for people that enjoy our wines. They find that's a great way to save money and support our business at the same time throughout the year. Also, we have winemaker barrel tasting tours. We'll have groups of 2 to 6 people, even up to 8 people. Schedule a tour with me. I'll take them around for 2 hours, taste wine from the barrels. It's a great way to learn about how wine is made here in Colorado. Talk about the growers, talk about the winemaking process, and all the way through to a finished flight of finished wines in the bottle at the tasting bar. And we treat you to some small appetizers, and it's a great way to pair some food as well.
We just want to eat dinner with you and share wine. It's fun to come in and be part of the family in the winery, because we created this place to have people come in and feel comfortable and relaxed, and to maybe satisfy their curiosity about winemaking, and all those things they don't know about winemaking. They can leave knowing that they have some education about it to share with other people, and some enthusiasm to get excited about what winemaking is all about.
Well, if you have any questions, you can always call us at the winery. We're at 719-539-6299. And if we don't answer, we're with a customer or we're making wine. So we'll get right back to you. But for sure, check out our website. It's www.vinosalida.com. And there's lots of information on that website to entice you to walk through our door. And when it comes down to it, Judy, we can't not throw a party.
We have to
throw a party
every time.
Come to our party.
We'd love for you to be there.